Hi guys, today I'll be showing you how to make a map in the program Hammer. First of all, you want to open your folders, go into Computer, Program Files, or Program Files 86, then scroll down to Steam, go into Steam Apps, click on Common, find the folder of the game that you want to make maps for. I'll be using Counter-Strike Source for this tutorial. Go into bin and you'll find the Hammer application. Okay, so now you're in the program. Click File New to make a new map, and on the left there should be tools that you use, and go down to the block tool, which is a white cubey thing, and in one of the boxes, the cameras, make a block, then just drag it down, I guess. Then you can put a spawn point here, and we're going to be making a room today. This is the entity tool, which is Shift E, and the default entity that you place down in Counter-Strike Source is a terrorist spawn. Okay, so we'll be making a simple room, I guess. So let's make the walls. There's a wall. Click Shift Drag to I guess copy, duplicate blocks. Here's all the walls. We'll add a ceiling. Okay, so here's our room. If you can see a room like this, congratulations, you've done everything right so far. So let's make it a bit shorter. That's good. Okay, now here's a terrorist guy. We need to add a counter-terrorist. As you can see, there's grid here. If you can click on these symbols to make the grid smaller, which lets you move things more precisely, or you can use the square brackets below the minus and plus symbols on your keyboard. You need to make a counter-terrorist and a terrorist spawn for this map to work. You have to click on this scroll down menu or type in the entity that you want, and we'll be typing in info underscore player underscore counter-terrorist, which is this. Then press enter to select that, and we'll be moving it up a bit so it doesn't get stuck in the ground. Okay, now we've got a room, but we want some lighting and stuff like that. Want it to look good. So before you add lighting, your map has no shadows. It's called full bright, so it doesn't look very nice, but yeah, it doesn't look nice. So we'll be adding some lighting. Let's just move these spawns over here. Okay, to add light, you go into entities, double click the entity with the cursor tool, or press Alt Enter to open up the entity tab. Then type in light, and that's it. Just type in light. That's the basic light entity. Okay, let's click apply. You got a light bulb here. Let's just put it at the top. So let's open it again, and you can name the light bulb. You can pick the color of the light. Let's go with, I don't know, purple. Let's then that's all we really need to know right now. So that's some light. What else should we add? Okay, let's add some props. Make another entity, then press Alt Enter or double click. then type in prop underscore static. Press enter twice. Now you got a prop static. It's just a little red cube right now because it doesn't have a model. So click on world model and then click on browse, and you can look for some models. You'll see an error before you have selected a model. So at the bottom you can type in what models you want to look for, and let's get a table. These are all chunks of tables. I scroll down. This looks like a good table. Okay. Oh yeah, press Z in camera mode to look around with the camera. Let's move this table over here. Let's add a chair. By the way, these are prop statics, so you can't move them around in game. Like, you can't walk into one and it just moves out of the way. This looks like a good chair. Okay, let's move it out of the ground. Let's make the grid a bit smaller. Okay, now it's on the ground. Let's put it next to the table. Oh wait, we've got to turn it around. To turn stuff around, in one of the grid modes, just click on it, and then you can rotate it using the circles in the corner. That's good, I think. Yep. Well, let's move it out a bit. Okay, that's good. Let's add some more chairs. Shift click, don't forget to duplicate stuff. That's good. Okay, now we get to play the map. You can press F9 to compile it, but before you do, make sure there's no leaks. Like, leaks are when there's a leak into the void, which is the black stuff from inside the map. So let's say if we can make a leak like this, that's a massive leak into the void. Doesn't matter what the size of the leak is. If there's any leak at all, then the map won't compile properly. So let's just save the map first. Let's call it, alright, yeah, find a good place to save your maps that's easy to look for. Let's call it CS underscore room. Your map name can't have a space in it, otherwise it doesn't work properly. I don't know, logic. Okay, let's press F9 to compile the map, or you can, is it in here? No. Yeah, just press F9 to compile the map. This will bring up the compile map window, and that was ticked before. That's not default. Leave that unticked and leave all these normal. And here are some game parameters. It should be empty, this box, but I need this for my map to run, and you might need it as well for your computer, otherwise the maps won't compile properly. So I'll put this into the description, but otherwise just leave it empty. Let's click OK. It's compiling, and it should open Counter-Strike. Just take a while. Yep, here's Counter-Strike. It's good when you're compiling to leave Counter-Strike or the game in a windowed mode, then it's easier to alt tab. Okay, so opening the map in the console. Don't forget, you can't have a space in your map, and your map can't have any leaks or it won't work properly. Might work, but it won't work well. Okay, here we are in game. Let's go CT, they're the best team. Oh, it's a bit laggy. So, here's the light entity. It's purple. We could add a light bulb later. Don't know why it's lagging out a bit. Oh, I guess the chairs didn't work. Some of the models don't work because they're actually dynamic models, and if you make them a static model, then they won't load. So let's just shoot a bit. We can add some bots. Type bot underscore add in Counter-Strike. Oh wait, yeah, now it'll work. There's an enemy. You can just shoot him in the head once the round starts. Well, that's how to make a basic map. Pretty much.